What is going on, you guys? What is the deal? How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to my live recap of Drag Race UK Season 4, Episode number 5. If you guys are watching this live recap in the replay, definitely let me know what you guys think of what we're talking about in the comment section down below, and I'll make sure to get right to you guys. Let me just share this on a couple of my platforms and I'll be right with everybody. Let me see. Where are we at? My channel. Let's see. Put this on there. Put this on there. Okay. Let's see. Share this over here. Here we go. And then put this over here. But yes, I hope you guys are doing well. What have you guys been up to? We are pretty much we're pretty much about to end House of the Dragon season 1, which sucks, but you know, everything should be cool. Hey, what is going on, Crispy? What is up? Hey, Val, looking absolutely gorgeous as per usual. Thank you so much, Crispy. How are you? Dark Lord, will you be watching Locked Up 2017 available for on YouTube? I don't know. I need to look it up, Dark Lord. Making content while recovering your superstar baby. JA, when I tell you, yeah. I'm sorry, you guys. But yeah, it was a lot going on. I had to go into surgery. Since JA brought it up, I had to go into surgery. I had to get an endoscopy because I don't know if you guys experience like bad acid reflux, but as I'm getting older, I'm realizing I'm having a bad case of like acid reflux. So I had to check and see what is going on, like down my esophagus, like in my, you know, my stomach area. It was a lot of things. But yeah, thank you guys for sending me well wishes and so much love when I was going through that. But you know, the show doesn't stop. I have to constantly make some content for me and you guys, because you know we all enjoy what we're watching, these TV shows that I'm reacting to and reviewing. What is going on, Tiffany? What is up? You guys, please give this video a thumbs up, because a thumbs up goes a very long way. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well, because like I said in my reaction video, 81% of the viewers that come back onto my channel that watch my videos back to back are not subscribed. Why? I honestly can't even tell you. I really don't even know. But that's what it was. And but yeah, it'll be greatly appreciated. Make sure you guys turn on that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload anything. I hope you're feeling better. Yes, I am, Tay. Thank you so much, Tay. I am feeling a whole lot better. You know, Vicky stole all my pills, so I don't know what she was doing. She came in, she says she was checking on me. She said she's going to go to the restroom, and then she was never to be found. I don't know where she went with my pills. I don't know what she did, but the girl got me. If you're not watching and subscribed to Val, you're only getting half of the story period. Right, exactly, Crispy, exactly. So, but yes, you guys, we have a lot to talk about. I want to start off by saying this, okay? Everyone has an opinion about Drag Race, and the fandom is very opinionated, and that's okay. All opinions are definitely welcomed. If you disagree with what I have to say, please, by all means, let me know in the comments, because I welcome all opinions. I think that it's very beneficial for the fandom to agree to disagree with situations, but also hear different people's sides of the story and their thought process on everything, right? So hey, what is going on? What's going on? Hot, what's up, babe? This episode is gonna be a riot, little baby. Okay, so I just wanted to start off by saying that. And also, Mental health is a very serious issue, especially for me and like in my life, in my family. So I definitely advocate for it. I even make posts. I used to make a lot of posts on my community tab, you know, seeing where everyone's mental health was on a scale of 1 through 10, using different emojis. So yeah, I really, really like to check up on everybody's mental health as well. I mean, only because I struggle with it myself, so I can totally relate to this situation, right? And but yeah, I'm excited for this episode. Yes, I am Tay. Matthias, what is up? What is up? So you guys, like I said, please by all means share your guys' thoughts and opinions. But there is a difference between giving constructive criticism and being just rude and a douchebag, right? That's just what it is. If you say you don't like something, you just don't like it, and that's okay. And if you say that, you know, and if you start elaborating into a person's like personality and just deep diving into them, how much you hate this and this and this and this, and how much they disgust you, that's a different story, right? So let's just try to, you know, let's try to give constructive criticism as a fandom, right? So, yeah, I just wanted to put those 2 disclaimers out. Share your thoughts and opinions respectfully in constructive criticism. And also, mental health is a very serious issue that we should not take lightly. And it's very important that we have discussions like this. And shout outs to Baby for bringing up a mental health topic that is well needed to be talked about within the fandom. So that's, you know, let's start off by there. Okay, so what's going on, Mr. Cook? What's up, Roger? What is up? What is up? I feel for Baby. Totally understand her. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that. We're going to get to that point when that comes up at the end, right? Let's all take this in. Everyone got a lot of things to say. Let's dive into this live recap. USA, yin and yang, good vibes. I'm going to say what I got to say, and I'm going to not sugarcoat it. And it might rub some people the wrong way, but I'm going to say it. Okay? So, live recap, Drag Race UK, Season 4, Episode number 5. Let's get right into this, you guys. So the girls go into the workroom, and they realize they have to start doing the first, the mini challenge. The mini challenge was basically a reading challenge. Reading is fundamental, right? So the girls are reading. Who do you guys, well, first of all, can we give a round of applause? Can we give a round of applause to the girls in this reading challenge? Because, baby, the past 2, maybe even 3 franchises that we've seen in a reading challenge was a flop. Like, bravo to the girls. Bravo to the girls. Yes, Tiffany. Yes. Can we get a work? Can we get something? Let's see. Yeah, we're going to definitely give a work for that. We're going to definitely give a work for that, because the girls did what they needed to do when it came to this reading challenge. It was good. It was funny. It was quick. It was to the point. They were savage. They were cutthroat with, you know, we all understood it. You know, it was good. Thank you. Reading paragraphs like whole essays. Okay, honestly, I thought Cheddar would be better at reading. Me too, Tiffany, because, you know, she's an old school girl. But also, let me know who you guys think did the best in this reading challenge. Let me know down in the comments. So, Pixie did it right, Cook. Exactly. Yes, baby. So, for me personally, I absolutely loved Pixie Polite. Pixie Polite gave you a one, baby. When she gave a one-hitter quitter answer, bitch, I lost it. I absolutely lost it. It was so funny and it was so savage at the same time. I said, okay, girl, she got my vote right then and there, because she was doing good up until when she made the joke about Baby, and she's like, I'm pro-choice. You know what? I fell completely out, and I was here for it. But if I had to give a second person, I would probably give it to Miss Cheddar Gorgeous. Cheddar Gorgeous was really good as well. Honestly, best episode of the season so far. Yes, honestly, I agree with you, Hot. I agree with you. Pixie was not polite, and I loved it. Absolutely not. She was definitely her alter ego in this episode, for sure. Well, in this section right here for the reading challenge. Pixie was definitely not polite. Totally loved it. Pixie just slayed it to me. I think she did the best out of this whole group. But honestly, all of them really did good. And I'm so happy that they did good. It kind of revived the past couple of reading sessions that we've seen from every other franchise. You know what I'm saying? So I love that, right? So it started off the episode on a really, really, really high note, right? So round of applause to the other girls for sure. This season is hard. Season 1 vibes are so good. Yes, exactly, Crispy, exactly. Also, you guys, if you guys have been loving my lives, if you guys have been kikiing and chuckling and having a good time, you guys can send a super chat down. Send a super chat, $1, $2, $5, doesn't matter. Anything will definitely help me out so I can put back into my channel clearly, because all of the birthday love that you guys been showing me. I got some new lights, I got some new setup, I got some new stuff in the computer. You know, there's a lot of things going on. So thank you again for all the love that you guys been showing me. But so yeah, RuPaul ends up picking the winner for the reading challenge, and obviously it was Miss Pixie Polite. Pixie Polite definitely deserved this, so it was definitely a work. I'm happy that she won, and honestly, like, she really deserved it. Nobody else kind of deserved it over her, and I think that she needed this as well. I kind of felt bad for her from the last episode because of the comment that she said that she's never the bride. She's never the bride. She's always the bridesmaid. And I kind of was like, oh, girl, don't feel like that. So I hopefully, like, she needed this to kind of like jumpstart her, like, how she feels about everything. So hopefully this helped her for her mental and her place in this competition, right? So moving on, let's go into when the girls realize what they're going to do. Thank you so much, Crispy, for the $2.79 super chat. I totally appreciate it, babe. Thank you so much for all the love. And but yes, you guys, all the questions you guys want to ask me as well, the super chats are going to be definitely high priority, and I'm going to break down your guys' questions if you have any of them, right? So if you guys want to send me a super chat, your questions are definitely going to get answered no matter what it is, okay? So, so now the girls realize what they're going to do for the main challenge. They are going to do a rusical. So, since Pixie Polite won the reading challenge, she has to pretty much give the girls their roles of what they're going to do in the rusical, right? So as she's doing that, she's really just nailing down every other queen. And, you know, obviously there was a situation with Dakota Schiffer and Miss Cheddar Gorgeous. They wanted one particular role in that they had in mind, and obviously they had to battle it out in a French accent. And to me personally, let me know what you guys think as well. To me, I think Cheddar Gorgeous sounded the best out of them, but you know, Dakota Schiffer didn't sound bad. I just think that Cheddar Gorgeous definitely sounded better, in my opinion. And but yeah, so the role ended up going to Cheddar Gorgeous, and Dakota Schiffer was stuck in a role that she necessarily didn't want, because she got in her mind, like, this is a role that is so typical of what I would do, or so close to what they think I would pick. She wanted to go out of her box. But in my mind, I'm thinking, if it's so close to you, why not go there? If you know that you don't like musicals, and you don't feel like you're going to do good in the challenge, why are you going to pick a character that is so far away from your personality? You know what I'm saying? So far away from your typical typecast role, right? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't you want to be safe in that regard since you're not comfortable doing musicals or don't like musicals, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking it's probably beneficial to you, but I think she got in her head as well with the situation, with the choice. I did agree with Black Pepper with this. At that point, you cannot be selfish. You have to think about your character is partnering up with somebody else, which was Black Pepper. So you have to really think, like, it's not just for yourself. You have to think, I got to do good, because if I don't do good, it's going to kind of bring down my partner in this character, right? And I was kind of worried about Black Pepper, but she ultimately really did good with the situation, right? So, but yeah, moving on from that, Pixie Polite ended up giving everybody their characters and stuff. But in the midst of that, Pixie Polite was so focused on being so polite, she didn't really think about herself. And this is where she kind of fumbled the ball a little bit. But by the saving grace, Miss Danny Beard came to the rescue and said, hey, listen, I can do whichever character because she's just that good. She was so confident and she knew, and she was being very, very nice. And she said, listen, I can work with both characters. I don't mind if we can switch this out. Pixie Polite, you know, obviously was like, are you sure about that? I don't want to do that, but you know, if you're okay with that, I would love for that to happen. So Danny Beard ends up saying, yeah, girl, don't worry about it. Like, just if this is the character that you want to do more, go ahead and take it. Danny Beard, shout outs to you. Wow, thank you so much, Mr. Cook. What an episode. All the girls did great. And I'm still drooling over the Drag Race Italia pit crew. This baby Cook. Okay, Cook, look out for I'm gonna put that up on my Patreon. Drag Race Italia strictly going up to my Patreon, because secretly, if you guys notice from the poll, you guys do not want me to review it on YouTube, which is shade. But thank you so much, Mr. Cook, for the $10 super chat. I totally appreciate it, babe. But yes, if you guys don't know about the pit crew, you guys need to check it out, okay? But at the end of the day, Danny Beard, an amazing contestant. These are the things why, see, this is why it's so important to really watch a competition show, to really see the well-roundedness of different queens and how they react and how they perform, just not for themselves, not just for what they do on stage, not for just their beauty, not for what they bring in the fashion runways, not for the creativeness and where they look, but also how they treat their sisters and how they treat their people that are in the competition as well, right? Like, it's a really standout thing for her to do that. It was very selfless of her, which I totally applaud. Hey, what's going on, Expo Realm? How are you, babe? Yeah, so this is pretty much a moment. This is the Danny Beard. Now I want her to win the crown, right? Yeah, this was the moment for me as well, that Danny Beard made me say, okay, top 4. Because honestly, it's not to say I wasn't a fan of Danny Beard. She just wasn't in my top 4 in the beginning. But clearly I was completely wrong, because 2 of my girls already are gone from my top 3. You know, so I mean, she's doing something right, and she's doing it amazingly, honestly. So bravo to you, Miss Danny Beard, for showing such grace and charisma. And yeah, so that was very nice of you. Speaking about Hot Boys and the pit crew, and you know, I just want to introduce you to my husband. I want to introduce you to the love of my life. And I know he told me that he was going on a show, but I was thinking he was talking about a dancing show, but he was talking about Drag Race. So, yeah, I introduce you to my husband. All you girls, stand back. I know that you, oh God. See, what I say husband, here goes Vicky calling me. What, Miss Vicky girl? Oh, you was in the brothel with him in the Silk Alley? Oh, is that what you want to say to yours? Is that what you said? All right. Uh-huh. All right. Okay, well, girl, you keep on being in your fantasy and your delusion, but that's my man. So stay back. He don't want that thing of yours, honey. Yeah. Uh-huh. He don't like used up stuff like that. Okay? Bye. Anyway, so our husband, I don't mind sharing. Okay, so Giovanni, okay, call me Gio. He is a top, but he is a top and he is submissive. Okay, now explore girl, calm down. But shout outs to the top submissive. Shout out to the top being submissive. No, you guys will not. Do you guys like your tops being submissive? Have you guys experienced a top submissive? He is not yours. Millie, calm down, girl. We woke up on the wrong side of the bed, okay? Love you, girl, okay? Same, Matthias, I cannot. But, yes, that's a beautiful man. All jokes aside, Giovanni, you are absolutely gorgeous. I am here whenever you need me. I'm a perfect fluffer. Well, yeah. Okay? Anyway, gotta go. Bye, Gio. I'll talk to you later. Okay, baby? So, moving on from that, the girls ended up going into the Rusical, and let's give the girls a round of applause. First of all, let's give the girls a round of applause for doing such a phenomenal job in this Rusical. This was absolutely over. This was absolute shout outs to this subby tops. Okay, Daddy killed, right? Okay, so we have to honestly, you guys, let's give a round of applause to the girls, for real. Like, this was probably one of the best musicals I've seen. Top five musicals, right? Out of all franchises, top 5 for sure. From start to finish, it was entertaining. It wasn't I wasn't forced to laugh. I wasn't forced to enjoy it. I wasn't forced to be like, okay, what can I see that was good? It was like authentically really, really good. And I honestly thought all of them were really on point. Yes, some were better than others, but at the end of the day, I really, truly thought that they did really good. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So a round of applause to all of you girls. You guys really knocked it out. But if I had to pick one, also you guys, let me know who you guys think did the best in this Rusical. Everyone has a different opinion. Everyone can say down in the comments right now who did the best in this Rusical. For me, personally, Danny Beard cleared this from start to finish. It was something about Danny Beard on a stage. She just is magical. It's just commanding. It's like, look at me. I'm here. I'm a professional. It was so good. Danny Beard, from her isms to her little nuances to her breaks, to when she is saying her sentences, she knows when to stop and finish and accelerate and everything else, and just all the movements was so brilliant and so good. There was nothing to me that Danny Beard needed to do to elevate her performance. It was so good. I really enjoyed it, and she knew how to really collaborate with the people that was on the stage with her. So it was really, really good. So yeah, that was for me, you guys. Danny Beard just knocked it out of the ballpark. And yeah, and as far as their looks goes, I think all of them looked really, really good. I was nervous about Pixie Polite, but she ended up really picking it up. And she, honestly, if we didn't see the behind the scenes and the preparation that led up to the stage, we wouldn't have thought she would have struggled with it. I wouldn't have. I didn't think she had a problem with the choreography. I think all the girls pretty much did the choreography okay. I think that Cheddar Gorgeous and Dakota Schiffer, they kind of messed up with the choreography a little bit, but it was what it was, right? Like there was maybe like one, maybe two steps off. Like it was what it was. Gia Gunn opened the door for Asian Queen, she said. I mean, I would love for Gia Gunn to come on my channel, and I would love to ask her so many questions about things that she has. Let's just say that. I just would want to hear her side of, like, really, like, I'm trying to understand her mindset of the things that she says. Not be rude about it, but just try to understand it more. Because I think that her statements Gia Gunn has, like, she does blanket statements, and sometimes the blanket statements are so blanket, it's just you need context, and I would like to ask her questions to follow up the context of the statements. But yes, Val, this user was in Maddie Rant's live feed. What do you mean, Tyler? What do you mean, Tyler? Sminty Fresh. Val, please say brigading. Brigading! Ace looked at me like, what? Still here making Halloween treats for, are you really? What are you making, Tiffany? What are you making? Trolling. Okay, got you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler. But yes, shout outs to all the girls. Bravo, 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 bravo. They did so good in this Rusical. Top 5 Rusicals that we've seen in Drag Race so far in Drag Race history. So good. I miss Drag Race Philippines. Me too. Explore, me too. She's making Danny beards. Okay. But yes, moving on from that, let's go on to the next scene, you guys. Of course, the next scene is the fashion runways. Let's get into it. You guys get your emojis ready. You guys get your comments ready for each girl. We're going to give the girls either a chop, if this was a safe look, or this was an overlook. Okay? So Tiffany is making marshmallow pops, cake pops, and brownie bites. I think I would probably go for the cake pops or the brownie bites, because I need the brownie bites with vanilla ice cream. But it is burps fashion, yes. Oh my god, now I want some food ASAP. Okay, Tiffany over here is getting all of us hungry. Secretly, I got some Rocky Road ice cream. Rocky Road is my favorite ice cream, by the way. But yes, I want churros. I know Explorama, I love churros. But okay, let's get into the fashion runway, you guys. First queen on the list is Miss Pixie Polite. What did you guys think about Miss Pixie Polite's ensemble and her concept? Was this a chop? Was this safe? Or was this over? Let me know, you guys. I think, to me, this was over. I'm a basic kind of girl. I liked Oreos, okay? To me, I thought this was over. I loved it. It was definitely Miss Turnblad situation. She embodied this character. Hairspray is one of my favorite musicals and movie as well. I think that she really did this. I liked the reveal. I like she had the hairspray can. I liked her hair. I liked the way she sold it. It was good. Yeah, I think she really ate this whole look up. So bravo. Shout outs to you, Miss Pixie Polite. You really did that. And it was a great concept for you to choose from. So next queen on the list is Miss Jombers Blonde. What did you guys think, you guys? Was this a chop? Was this safe? Or was this over? Let me know what you guys think. Chop, safe, over, down in the comments. For me personally, I'm gonna say that this was safe. This could have been over if she would have just done the extra cage on the other side to make it, I don't know, I don't mind the asymmetricalness of this, but I just think that the way the cage was made, it wasn't It wasn't on the caliber of the hat and with the diamond drops of rain, and the way the yellow trend was made. I think that the way that the cage was executed, it could have been a lot better, in my opinion. The best she looks, that's what she gets it over. Okay, Tiffany. Okay, so yeah, for me, this was safe. Explorum says it was chopped. Mattia says it was safe. Okay, the best she's ever looked. To be honest, Millie said this was work. But Millie, what was it? Was it safe, or was it a chop, or was this over? To me, this was definitely safe. Raja would have worn this. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I can see that. But at the end of the day, I think this was definitely a safe look. I do think that she looks really, really gorgeous. I loved her hat piece. I loved the concept of the rain. The musical Singing in the Rain was one of my favorites. I remember this as like a little kid in elementary school singing this song. So yeah, it was definitely good. Okay, so Millie says this is over. Maybe Raja. Okay, Matthias, maybe not that Raja. Okay, Raja would have elevated this, right? You're so funny, Matthias. No! Who knows? Who knows? We might see this on Canada versus the World, all right? I don't know. Maybe that Raja. We're not talking about she would have done had hers Raja, okay? She really came in saying that was Fashion Queen, but I haven't seen it. I know, Abe, I know. Shade. Abe is messy, y'all. Abe is messy. It would have to be purple. Right, exactly, Tiff. Exactly. So, moving on from this, let's go into this Lion King look. This Lion King look that Miss Black Pepper wore. What did you guys think? Was this a chop? Was this safe? Or was this over? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. For me, I'm going to say, you guys know, I love everything about Disney. Anything that's Disney concept, you know I'm going to love it. But for me, I'm going to say this was safe. I'm going to say this was safe. And the reason why I said this was safe was because I wanted an ensemble to go with it. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. You see how Danny Beard headpiece was amazing, but even from her head down was also the same caliber of amazing. You know, I wanted that. I wanted that. I liked the headpiece. It was cute. I loved how bejeweled it was. It was amazing. Her ensemble wasn't bad, but it just left me wanting more. I wanted to see something like, wow. I needed that extra pop of pepper. You know what I'm saying? I needed the extra pop of pepper, okay? I needed that. The headpiece a little too cartoony. Yeah, this was over. Okay, so Amanda said this was over. I love some black pepper, but her Mufasa wig was from Serena Chacha's. I cannot. Yep, I agree, Val. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you guys know I love Disney, but just because I like Disney, I can't be biased. I gotta be real with you guys. I just simply thought that I needed the overness from the headpiece to trickle down all the way down to her toes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I needed that, and it wasn't screaming that. And I would just say this was a safe look for me. That's just what it was, right? So, yeah. Next queen on the list is Miss Dakota Schiffer. What did you guys think about Miss Dakota Schiffer? Down in the comments, you guys. Let me know. Was this a chop? Was this safe? Or was this over? For me personally, I thought that this was definitely this was safe. This was safe. This was definitely safe for me. With the concept that she chose, the musical that she chose, you really couldn't do too much. And she did it just right, honestly. She looked absolutely stunning. She looked like Bitch, she looked like she was bathing in estrogen, okay? She looked absolutely stunning. This hair worked for her. The makeup worked for her. This silhouette was totally Dakota Schiffer. It was her style. It was her vibe. It was everything about it just screamed Dakota Schiffer. And you can tell she loved it. You can tell she was confident in this. You can tell she looked gorgeous in this. And she really kind of like sold it like that. She knew that she didn't need to do a lot on stage, and she needed to play off that time period on the runway, which was great to me. I love the little fur shawl. I like this color palette. I loved the hair, even with the little swoops in the front. Love that. And her makeup, this is probably the best she's ever, like, she in the face, her mug was absolutely stunning. Like, stunning. So bravo to you. Oh, it was a chop for you. Oh, okay. Mr. Cook said it was a chop. Okay. Let me see. Oh my God, I found my twin Explorer. What is she paved the way for Giga. I could not. She looked beautiful, but it's almost too plain for me. Drag it up. Yes, you know what, I agree. Yeah, this was definitely on the borderline of being a chop and safe, but I would give it more safe. You know what I'm saying? Because we want to see drag. You know, we want to see that. But considering what the category was, you really can't do too much. She already did it with the hair as far as how dragalicious she can do it. But yeah, I mean, I think she did just enough, I guess. But I kind of was left wanting more. I agree with what Tiffany said. But yeah, bravo to you for looking so stunning, Miss Dakota Schiffer. Next queen on the list was Miss Cheddar Gorgeous. What did you guys think about Miss Cheddar Gorgeous? For me, let me know down in the comments. Chop, safe, over. What does this look to you guys? For me, I thought that this was a this was safe. This was safe for me. I really liked it. I thought this was cute. I liked the texture of the materials. I liked the way it looked on stage. I liked the cape aspect with the message. The hair could have been a little bit better to me. The makeup was cool. It was nice. I liked the concept. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe if she would have just, I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't like wow, but it wasn't like, it was in the middle between safe and over. You know what I'm saying? It was like right there. I just felt like I needed her to push it a little bit more, just a little bit more. She can do better. We've seen it. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I don't know. I just think that we just needed a little bit more from her. I think that she was definitely on the borderline, but I liked it. It was a cute look. So bravo to you, Miss Cheddar Gorgeous, for bringing another good look in a different silhouette and a different vibe and a different thing that you technically would have done. You're not an insect or an alien this time, right? But yeah, moving on, let's go into LaFille. What did you guys think about Miss LaFille, you guys? Was her look a chop? Was it a safe look? Or was this an over look? Let me know down in the comment section below. For me, honestly, I like this. This was over. Yes, Millie, I agree. This was over. Millie said it was over too. For me, Cook says this was over. Yes. We're all on the same page. Yes. This was over. Yes. Over later, brothers. Yes. Over. Yes. Okay, and that's generally, I cannot. Okay, Tiffany said over. Yes. Honestly, LaFille, this was exquisite. This looked expensive. This looked regal. This looked, like she said, luxury. Let's just talk about everything that she had going on. Let's talk about her hair placement with this ensemble. It was a perfect choice. Let's talk about her makeup. Perfect. Let's talk about her appliques to her makeup. Perfect. Let's talk about the structure of this ensemble. Perfect. Let's talk about how even when she took down the coat, it was still so exquisite and looked very expensive, from her shoulder pieces even to the nude illusion. Because let's be real, you guys, a lot of people try to do nude when it don't look like it's nude. It looks like a different skin tone. It don't look right. It just an utter fail. But LaFille knew what she was doing, and she executed it just right. Let's talk about how this looked on her body, because at the end of the day, she's a short girl. And for her to be a short girl and have that much fabric and that much going on, she could have totally lost herself. But for some reason, she made this work. A lot of people just can't do it. And what a major component to this look and how it affected us and the way why we like it so much was because of how she sold it. For me, the way she sold this look is what really was a high point for me. The way she was playing this outfit out, the way that she was enjoying herself on stage, and the way she was interacting with the judges, and how she was going around in circles like she was dancing in this, like, you know, they was doing like in the courts back in the day. I loved it. And of course, you know, I love a good period piece. It's really, I mean, you can't go wrong. Well, you could go wrong, but you know, I love a good period piece, period, right? So but yeah, it was good. Bravo, Miss LaFille. So moving on from that, the next queen on the list is Miss Baby. What did you guys think about Miss Baby? Did you guys think this was a chop? Did you guys think this was safe? Or did you guys think this was over? Let me know down in the comments to you guys. What am I drinking? I'm drinking Perrier, strawberry. It's water, because I can't really drink soda anymore. If I do, I'll probably drink one, but soda, like, it affects my my esophagus and stuff. I don't know. I've just got out of surgery, so it kind of combats the everything, you know, that I'm craving. Also, do you have a yes? Millie, now I know you're not asking that. I know you're not asking that question, Millie. Do I have a Patreon? Now you know, Miss Millie. Now you know, Miss Millie. I got a Patreon. Everything on my Patreon is the full episodes. It is the full reaction. It is some stuff that is probably not even on YouTube. So yes, I definitely have a Patreon. So make sure you check that out. It's actually my Patreon should be in the description box down below. Millie, make it rain. Okay, Millie. But so yes, let's get into Miss Baby. What did you guys think about this look? Was this a chop? Was this safe, or was this over? I'm gonna cry. Let's get Baby. I cannot. So for me, I'll be honest. This was a safe look for me. This was on the border of being a chop and being safe, but I'm gonna give it a safe look because I didn't think it was that bad to be a chop. But I think that it could have definitely went there. Oh, hold on, okay? Give me a second, you guys. I gotta put this on the charger. Oh my goodness. Okay. Tiffany, oh my God, thank you, Tiffany, for the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, babe. Now you're gonna have me go out and go get some something to bake myself. How about we do you guys want to have a bake off with me? You guys want to have a bake off? We all can bake something and share pictures of it. And whose looks better. But we have to pick a particular, we have to pick a particular topic. Yes, please. Okay, we got to do that. So we have to, Matthias, what's your Instagram? Yes, you guys, everybody leave your Instagrams down in the comment section below as well. Yes, work, okay? So yeah, baby, I think this was safe. I think this was okay. I liked the color scheme. It looked really good on her skin. I liked her hair. But I don't know. It just like, we did this. And then the jean with the concept, it just wasn't flattering to me, but it was whatever, to be honest with you. It really, really was whatever. And honestly, now that I just moved in my new apartment, we can definitely really, okay, let's give a round of applause. Let's give a work for Cook, you guys. We have to give work for Cook, you guys. Shout outs to Cook for moving into his new place. I know that's right. But yeah, as far as baby goes, it was what it was. You know, it could have done without it. Let's see, moving on to the next queen, and the final queen of this episode was Miss Danny Beard. Now, you guys can comment down below if this was a chop, if this was over, if this was safe. But for me, I don't even think this should be even a question. This right here, let me tell you something. This right here is literally why we watch the show. This is what Drag Race is personified Drag Race. What we want to see on the runway of a drag competition show. Stepping out of the box, bringing something extravagant, bringing something that is going to just wow the viewers, the judges, and even the contestants that she's competing against. Like, this was so brilliant. The concept, the musical choice, the way that even the headpiece was had movement as a puppet. It was so good. It was brilliant. And keep in mind, it functioned all the way from head to toe. Like, it was so this was definitely, I mean, if we can give something better than over, I would. But bitch, we're just gonna go with over, because this was absolutely over. She definitely got a femme queen finger wave. You know when it's absolute that sickening, you go big, you go beep. You know what I'm saying? Like, she gets that. She definitely gets that. Little shops of slang. Okay, Matthias, for sure. But yeah, it was really that good. So bravo to you, Miss Danny Beard. You did, like, I agreed with what Dakota Schiffer said, is that this was probably one of the best fashion runways that we've seen on a Drag Race runway. For sure. The femme queen finger. Yes, she got the femme queen finger, baby. She definitely got that. Like, you have to look at them with disgust, because it's that sickening. It's that sickening. It really was. So bravo to you, Miss Danny Beard. That was amazing. So now that the Rusical is done, now that they got the fashion runway out the way, Ru ends up picking the winner for the episode. And of course, you guys, let me know who you guys would have picked for the winner of this episode. But Ru ended up picking Danny Beard, and this was definitely deserved. Danny Beard cleared this. Danny Beard, it was, let's just rename the episode the Danny Beard episode, because it was that good. Like, honestly, it was so good. And Danny Beard, you deserved it. You really truly do deserve it. All 20 of my fingers, even my toe. You're so funny. Gia said, I don't like femme queen, messy queens. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, she fits the description. She finally has a beard. Yeah, she finally has one, right? Danny Beard Rusical. Right. The Danny Beard Rusical episode for sure. Because she owned it for sure. Absolutely. Agreed with that. Agreed with that, Exploram. So yeah, moving on. Let's go into the bottom two. Bottom two queens, you guys. Now, this is where we're going to have a debate in. Do you guys think that Miss Dakota Schiffer and Miss Baby deserve to be in the bottom two? Were these the right two queens to be in the position that they're in? Let me know down in the comments below. What do you guys think? The doors will open for Bearded Queen. Matthias is so shade. No. Girl. Vicky, have you been hanging out with the people in this chat room? Because they're acting too much like you, girl. They're acting too much like you, girl. I don't know. Oh, you have? Uh-huh. Expo around Mickey and Matthias. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, no wonder. Okay, got you. Oh, you've been sending Cook some messages? Okay. Even Tiffany? Oh, okay. All right, girl. I figured. I don't know, because they was talking like they had that little spicy tongue. I gotta go back. But, yes, Dakota Please Baby on Spotify. You're so funny. Dakota, but not Baby. Okay, so if you guys didn't agree with the bottom two, who would you guys have put in the bottom two in there? Who would you substitute out? Vicky and I at the brunch. I cannot. Dakota, yes. LaPhil, yes. Baby, no. Okay, got you. Okay. So Cook. Okay, so LaPhil. Basically, everybody's saying they would have replaced Baby with LaPhil. For those that didn't agree with the bottom two, I would have kept it the same. Okay. All right. I'm gonna say this. I'm going to say Dakota deserved to be in the bottom two. I think that her rusical was good, but it wasn't better than everybody else's, and her fashion runway just kind of wasn't elevated like everybody else's. I was left wanting more. Now with Baby, the bottom three was Baby, LaPhil, and Dakota. Now, as far as Baby goes, I will say I agree with Baby being in the bottom two. Why? Because she did good in the rusical. I had no complaints with her there. I only had complaints with her in the fashion runway. She, to me, had the worst look out of the bunch, in my opinion. I didn't like her fashion runway too much, you know? So I believe that was the reason why she was placed in the bottom two more than anything. Because at the end of the day, they all really did good. It's like splitting hairs and really just really picking and choosing who did more, who did less than others. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do? But yes, I think Baby definitely deserved to be in the bottom two for sure. J.A. said Cheddar should have been in the bottom. She did not sound French one bit, and her performance wasn't as great. Ooh, J.A. those are fighting words, J.A. I believe that they wanted to make Baby the lip sync assassin of the season. Being put in the bottom so many times kind of broke her. Okay. We're going to get to this. We're going to get to that. Baby was supposed to be a mom in the musical too, but she looked like one of the twins. Yes, she could have. I got that. I can see that, Abe. I can see that. So, yeah, moving on. Now, you guys, let's talk about the lip sync for your life. Okay? Let's talk about the lip sync for your life. What did you guys think about the lip sync for your life? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. What happened, honey? Who did the best to you and why? For me, personally, I'm going to say Dakota Schiffer did the best in this lip sync. But I want to say this. I think that they both did really, really, really good in this lip sync. This lip sync gave me like they both really wanted to be there and they both wanted to fight for the crown. I think that they had the same energy level. I think that their lip syncs were pretty much on the same level as well. I think that they put enough effort on the same level as well. I think that they really, really showed up and showed out for this lip sync. And the reason why I think Dakota Schiffer kind of nailed this lip sync more, because not only she gave you a little bit of dance, boom cack, cack, you know what I'm saying? But she gave you personality with this performance. She broke out into different types of levels. She gave you levels to this. She didn't just give you, I'm a dancer, but she gave you, I'm going to give you a performance. Keep in mind, those are different types of things. And the performance was on the level of the tone of the song. Okay, so it was like, I'm going to give you these breakdowns of the crashes and the beats and the and then the boom cack, cat. You know, she's gonna give you all of that, and then she's gonna give you a personality with this performance. And I think that's what kind of nudged her a little bit ahead of Baby, to me, in my opinion. Because keep in mind, only a confident B would go and really just go all the way to the back and not be bothered, just like Baby did, because she went all the way to the back and not be bothered when she was dancing and she was performing and she was giving her Janet Jackson routine like we've seen her do several times this season, right? So with that being said, she not only gave you that, not only Dakota Schiffer gave you that and went to the back of the runway, but she actually stepped off of the runway. And the second she stepped off the runway and came back and gave you, no, I said, it sealed it. It was done. It was cleared. The check was cleared in your account. The judges went up. There was nothing to come back from that moment. And I think when we've seen in the edit, it was from that point on when when Michelle, when the guest judge, when the extra judge, I always forget his name, when the extra judge went up and really just was cheering and laughing and clapping and waving and doing all this extra stuff, there was no coming back from that. Keep in mind, Baby was still fighting, and Baby actually did a jump split and was on point, and it was on beat, and it was the right timing, but it was kind of overshadowed by the antics that Dakota Schiffer did in the back of the stage, because everybody was still going up for what she just did, right? Even from when you see in the edit, because I had to watch this several times because I didn't want to make it seem like, okay, girl, Ace, I'm with you, Ace, but you gotta be nice, okay? You can't be like that, okay? Baby didn't do bad. Calm down, okay? So, because when I watched it three times. I watched it back because I wanted to see Dakota Schiffer and Baby's performance again. I watched it again because I wanted to see the judges, and I watched it again because I paid attention to nothing but the people in the back, which was the contestants, and I wanted to see what their reaction was during this whole performance. And as I'm seeing the edit, I'm thinking, yeah, there was nothing else that Baby could have done at that point. There was nothing. She really cleared it for me, in my opinion. Everyone can have their own opinions about how they would have done it and who should have won. That is okay, and that's fine and dandy. But at the end of the day, it really wouldn't matter, because we would never know. We're not gonna know. We're not gonna know who really won this lip sync. So, with me saying all of that, the lip sync is now over and done with. Ru, at this time and place, is going to pick a winner of this lip sync. And Baby ends up raising her hand and says, hold up, can I say something? And when she started speaking, she ends up saying that, thank you for the opportunity, but it's best that I leave right now. Okay. We have to respect her decision to leave. That's first most important thing, is your mental health. There's no debate. There's no question. There's nothing that we can say about that. I think that if you need to make that decision and focus on yourself for you to be there mentally, and that's safe for you mentally, you go ahead and do that. No one should argue. No one should say anything negative about that. So that is first and foremost. That's the most important thing. And bravo to you. Bravo to you, baby, for making that decision. Now, with me saying all that, I also want to say, there was a time to do this. And I think that the timing that she should have done this was definitely after Ru would have picked who was going to be the winner of this lip sync. Because you had a 50% chance to either go home, and the way that you go home and make your wish come true because you weren't mentally stable or you weren't mentally comfortable for your mental health to stay there. So it would have went in your favor anyway, or you would have won the lip sync and you should have said, you know what, thank you for the opportunity, but I'm not in that right mental space to carry on in this competition. I love my sisters and I love you guys as judges, and I love the fact that I have this opportunity, but it's not my time and I'm not comfortable going on. So please let me just exit this competition. And you should have done it just like that. And the reason why I say she should have done it like that is because at this point, I think that she should have really looked at it in a different person's perspective, and she really should have looked at it like, why are you not thinking about Dakota Schiffer at this moment? Why are you taking this moment for her, this moment away from her? No matter which outcome it could have went, right? It could have went either way. You had a 50% chance, because now Dakota Schiffer has a win by default lip sync in this competition. We don't know who was going to win. At the end of the day, we can say, oh, yes, Dakota Schiffer should have won. Or yes, Baby should have won. Baby won that lip sync. You know, but we technically don't know. No matter how much we can root for one queen, we really don't know who RuPaul would have picked. And at the end of the day, from what we all experience, RuPaul is not going to talk about this conversation. RuPaul is not going to say, oh yeah, she would have picked Baby, or yeah, she would have picked Dakota Schiffer. We're, as fans, are going to have to think who should have won. And this is where all the drama starts coming into play. Like, because then you're trying to root for one queen and then root for another queen, and people don't like the fact that, and it's so crazy to me because even in my reaction video, someone in the comments in my reaction video of episode number 5, they said that I am a hater of Baby because I said that she didn't deserve to win that lip sync. And I'm like, how is that hating on Baby? I don't understand how that's hating on Baby if I thought that she didn't do as good as Dakota did. So it was so interesting to me. And even from prior episodes, Baby has a thing with authority, right? She doesn't work well with people telling her what to do and how things are going to play out for her, because she struggled so hard to be who she is as a person. She said this in this episode, and she said this in the episode before. She doesn't work well with that. And I think that Baby isn't who Baby is as a person, is not set up for a competition show. Baby to me is a star regardless, but her as a person isn't going to work well in a competition show, because she's always going to want to be the winner. She said it in this episode as well, where she said that if everyone else is excelling, does that mean that I am the weakest, pretty much the weakest link, or am I not doing as good as I thought? And that's messing up with her mental health. And that's totally understandable. I get that, because who would want to feel that way, right? Like, by all means, her feelings are all valid. But at the end of the day, it's a competition show. We know that this is what happens in a competition show. Now, granted, it's easier said than done, and I can say that, we can say that, oh, it can be like this, it can be like this, it can be like this. None of us knows how truly hard it is when we are not placed in these people's shoes. Period, point blank. We're just only getting a snippet and a edit of what they truly go through, or we don't even know how they feel, right? So in my mind, if you already know going into a competition that you're not built for authority, baby, you're being judged. You're going to be told what to do. You're going to be told sometimes you're not going to be, your looks are not going to be on point, or your performance isn't going to be the best. And if you know already, if you're not suited for that, and speaking to future queens and people that are going to want to join a competition show or even Drag Race, if you know that you're not a person that can handle criticism or judgment or authority, please, by all means, spare yourself from mental health issues, because it's not the game for you. It's just not the game for you. It's absolutely not. And I think that, and even to dive into deeper, not even Baby, just let's stop talking about Baby for a second. Let's start talking about how even in today's society, this new generation, everyone wants a gold sticker. It's always like people are never, we don't really allow people to say, no, that was wrong, or no, that wasn't right, or no, because everyone wants to have an award. Everyone wants to be number one, and we give them that opportunity to do that. Instead of saying, oh, you won, everybody wants to say, we all win. But realistically, that's not how life is. It's just not. I think people in my age bracket, which is, I was born in the 80s, okay? I'm just gonna say that. I grew up in the 90s, it is what it was, and I lived in the 2000s. I'm just simply saying, okay? So, yeah, if you was born in 2000, I was already doing drag by then, okay? So at the end of the day, back in my time, there was one winner only, and the other people had to improve their skills to be that winner. Now everybody is a winner. Everyone, whoever enters a competition show gets a gold sticker, or gets a plaque, or gets an award, or gets this. And honestly, that's kind of bad for the newer generation, because when they step into the real world, or when they step into real competitions, they're like blindsided by, wait a minute, so I'm not doing good, or I'm freaking out. They don't know how to handle it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's a lot of things, because at the end of the day, now let's start talking about the competition with Baby and Dakota Schiffer. At the end of the day, we can all talk about Baby and her issues, but why are we not talking about Dakota and how she felt with the situation? She might have took it gracefully, which I'm sure that she did. But at the end of the day, in the back of her mind, I still would have thought, like, okay, so I still won by default. So who really won that? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we not talking about how Dakota Schiffer felt? Like, it's interesting to me, because it's like, what about her mental health with that situation? Has anybody thought about that? Did anybody ever say, how did Dakota Schiffer feel about that? It makes you really think. Keep in mind, Baby's feelings are totally valid. She did what she needed to do. I didn't have any problem with her leaving. I didn't have any problem with her talking about her mental health. If anything, I appreciate the fact that she did all that. But the only issue that I felt was she had many ample opportunities to leave the competition within this episode. She had the opportunity in the beginning, wiping the mirror. She had the ample opportunity from after the reading challenge. She had the opportunity during the picking of the characters, during the choreography, during during and after the performance, during the backstage, the untucked with the whole group, and how she was expressing how she was struggling and going through it. And even because keep in mind, to me, I think Baby is a competitor, and she wants to compete, and she wants to do all this, and she wants to show her talent. And so I assume that she's gonna go out with the bang. I want to lip sync, and I want to do this because I want to finish this game, but I'm gonna finish it in this episode. So you could have done that, but you could have done it after RuPaul picked who the winner was. Because at the end of the day, if she would have not picked you, you could have went home and gotten your way. Or you could have won and would have said to Ru and the judges, listen, I'm not ready for this. I can't handle this. And that is also okay. But you wouldn't have took the spotlight away from Dakota Schiffer if she would have won. You know what I'm saying? So that was just my take on this. I haven't read the comments. I don't know what you guys have said, but I'll probably scroll through what you guys have said before. If you guys want to say something, I'll definitely read it out. Let me see. I disagree, to be honest. This should have been a non-elimination and top 2 lip syncs of Pixie and Danny. Okay, Dakota, yes, but not Baby. Okay, so Millie, Dakota, Please Baby on Spotify. Let me see, Vic and I are at the brunch. Yes, okay, so wait. Let's see. But wouldn't the outcome be the same either way? Like you win against someone who is not in her fullest, or win by default? No, I don't agree with that, because the way she was performing, she was at her fullest. There was no way that you could tell me, because when she first performed in Lip Sync for Her Life, she was giving the same amount of effort that she did in this lip sync. So I don't think that she was not fully performing to her best of her ability. She was definitely breaking it down. Do you think the influencers told her to do it before Ru said the decision? What do you mean, J.A.? What do you mean? I had no idea of what to feel about the situation, but I do agree with you, Mattia said. But I wouldn't, yeah, I mean, Queen, I'm just popping in to say I love you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you, Sebastian. Thank you so much, babe. I hope you're doing good too. And she did that one move, knocking her knees together in both lip syncs. Yeah, I mean, she did exactly, AP. So I think that she was, the producer. Do you think the producers told her? Well, I don't know. That's the thing. We only know what we see in the edit. And the edit from, I can only speak on what we see in the edit, on how it made me think and feel. So, but at the end of the day, no matter what it is, the underlining of this whole conversation is put your mental health before anything, before a competition, before your love for someone, before your job, before anything. Like, because your mental health is what comes first. It's what's going to, it's how you're going to perform on a daily basis, and how you're going to interact with others, and how you're going to be looked at. I mean, just focus on your mental health. That is the most important thing. So the silver lining through this whole situation is what Baby made us focus on, and the conversations that she stemmed from, right? Hey, what's up, Omar? What is up, babe? What is up? But yeah, it was just very interesting to me, and a lot of people. It was really interesting to me to see like what other people said, because a lot of people, it was kind of a mixed bag. People were like, Dakota won anyway, or Baby definitely should have won that. But I'm like, and then there were like, people were like, it's just so sad to see how people can say something about Baby leaving the competition, and they felt some type of way about her leaving the competition, and I'm thinking to myself, if you read what everybody's saying, I don't think people are saying that she shouldn't have left. I think that they're saying that the timing and placement of when she left and how she did it. Do you like my comment? Let me say, I gotta read it, Omar. What was the comment, Omar? It was close until Dakota went to the back of the stage. Exactly. Dakota with the peekaboo. Exactly. Double Chante. If I had to pick a winner, it's Baby, but Dakota solidified her spot. Right. Exactly. Baby performed, but Dakota embodied the song down. Yes, exactly. It was over. Tyler said Baby to be the. Okay, so let's see. Dakota feels the music. I was like, go all white girl, go white girl. You're so funny, AP. What did you say, Omar? What did you say? I didn't read the comment. I can't find it. How Baby, Kanye, Dakota as in the reaction video, got it. How Baby, Kanye, Dakota, and she was Taylor Swift. To be honest with you, I don't think Baby was thinking about Dakota. I don't think she did it on purpose. I just think that Baby did it because she was, let's just be real, she just focused on how she felt, and she focused on herself. She didn't think about how it would make Dakota feel. And Dakota seems like she's such a nice girl. She's not going to really tell her how she really probably would have felt at that moment, you know. But if they did have a heart-to-heart in conversation, I would hope that Dakota would have said, well, yeah, you know, like, it did make me feel this and this type of way. Because maybe it didn't make her feel any type of way. But, you know, if there was an open space, a safe space and stuff, and they really sat down and said, did my actions make you feel this way? Or how did my actions make you feel? And if Dakota would have answered Baby, because at the end of the day, it's really, we shouldn't be in that conversation. It's between Baby and Dakota. But, I mean, it is what it was, right? Yes, neither did Taylor till years later. Okay, Omar, look at you being messy. Messy, Omar, messy. But yes, again, underlining, put your mental health before anything. So at the end of the day, you guys, the person that ended up staying was Miss Dakota Schiffer. Bravo, congratulations, girl, for staying and winning the lip sync, in my eyes, personally, anyway. No matter which way you cut this cake, she was going to stay. At the end of the day, she won the lip sync in my eyes, and you were the rightful person to win and stay in this competition, period. It is what it was, right? But I will say, Miss Dakota Schiffer, girl, you better get it together, and you better step it up, because the girls are on their A game, and you are on your B game right now, girl. You're on this bottom two again. You can't be going on the same track, okay? All right. So, oh, by the way, I'm glad your surgery went well. You're doing good. Yes, Omar. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you. But yeah, so that ended up leaving Baby to leaving this competition. Oh, that's a question I wanted to ask you guys. Like I said, I told you I watched the episode again over and over, just to really see and really kind of break down how everything really went. During the after the lip sync, and when it was all said and done, when Baby said she was leaving, and when Baby went up to hug Dakota, what did she tell her in her ear? Like, when they were hugging and they were embracing, and she was like, I love you, babe, and stuff like that. What did she tell her? Did she tell her, I would have beat you, you won the lip sync anyway, or you didn't win the lip sync anyway? I want to know. What did she tell her? Because I couldn't make it out. I could not make that portion out. Let me go back. Let me see. Because I could not make it out. It was so... Let me know down in the comments while I look for this really quick. Because I was like, if she told that lady I won the lip sync anyway, I would have said that lady is stern.
And take care of myself. And take care of myself. I respect.
Right here. Okay, she said, and I didn't eat you up in the lip sync. Okay, she said, and I didn't eat you up in the lip sync. Okay. So what did she say? I couldn't, that she ate her in the lip sync. That's what I was just like, are you kidding me? I said, are you kidding me? Did she say that, Matthias? We couldn't see. That's what I wanted to know. It gave baby and her lipstick. We never know. That's what I didn't understand. I just didn't understand. And I'm thinking to myself, this is where I'm thinking, like, why did she say that to her? Like, why did she say that to her? Like, I'm leaving, just know I beat you in the lip sync. And then even exiting the stage, she's saying, if you guys better be lucky that I'm leaving because whatever. Basically, she was a threat. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, girl, no, you're not. You're on the bottom too. How are you a threat anyway? And I'm thinking, like, what? Now she did say her exit. No, I'm talking about. Oh, let me go to the subtitles. Let me go to the subtitles. Hold on, wait. You're right. If she said she beat her in the lip sync, I cannot.
So much.
I love you so much. No. I gotta go right before that. Yes, and I did eat you up in that lip sync. I know. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That is, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. This is exactly why I said what I said about I wish she would have done it after Ru said something, because it just came off like she knew she lost that lip sync, so she wanted to go home first. She wanted to say, you're not going to tell me to go home. I'm going to go home because I'm saying I'm going home. Like, that's that authority figure stuff that she's going through. You know what I'm saying? Like, that rubbed me the wrong way. That rubbed me the wrong way. I don't like that. That didn't sit well with me. Baby, I don't know. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt because I couldn't understand that statement, but it's in alliance with her exit statement anyway. How, you know, you girls should be happy I'm gone. Anyway, at the end of the day, Drag Race UK episode number 5 was a good episode. I'm here for it. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys are watching this replay, if you guys are watching this live recap in the replay, everything that we commented down, everything that we mentioned down in the comment section down below, please answer the questions and I'll make sure to get back to your guys' messages. Yeah, that one blew me. That one blew me. I honestly think baby was joking, but no, I mean, I'm sure she was joking, but at the end of the day, like they always said, there's always a little truth in joking. It's a very famous statement of basically like, girl, you know we're joking, but there's always a little truth in there. You know, that's exactly underlining subconsciously, that's how she felt. And she even doubled down on the you girls better be happy I'm leaving because blah blah blah. Like, you know, like it was that. And I'm sure she was joking then too, but it was still like that confirmation, you know, as she was exiting, you know. But yeah, it is what it was. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It was very, very interesting. Thank you guys for sharing your thoughts and opinions, whether you agreed with me or not. I totally appreciate it. breaking down these looks, breaking down the rusical, and breaking down these moments like this when the girls are exiting the stage and stuff. So yeah, I had a blast. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button because it will be greatly appreciated. And hit that subscribe button if you guys aren't already subscribed. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload. Check out my community tab so you know what is going on throughout my channel throughout the week. I think she was being sarcastic when she said that she ate her up in the... Oh, absolutely. I think that she was being sarcastic. I 100% think she was being sarcastic. 100%. I don't even think she was trying to say it being malicious. I don't think she was trying to hurt her feelings. But at the end of the day, it's stuff like that. Like, how can I even explain it? It's almost like she knew that she was probably going home. She knew that she probably it was a very iffy situation. Ru was gonna say her name to sashay away. She doesn't like authority. She doesn't like when people telling her what to do. So she's gonna go out on her own terms, and then she's gonna double down when she even after she said I beat you in the lip sync anyway. She doubled down by telling everybody in the competition, you better be happy that I'm leaving because I would have still been a threat or something. I don't know. At the end of the day, it's still just, yeah, at the end of the day, she's gone. At the end of the day, she's gone. Hi, Val. Can you say hi, Gala? She's my mom. Hi, Gala. How are you? Hi, Mommy Gala. How are you? Oh, it's pronounced as G. Oh, Gila. Oh, hi, Mommy Gila. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. But at the end of the day, you guys, take care of your mental health. It's the most important thing. Thank you for sending all of the love and just chatting with me. And you guys, what else is there? There is Drag Race Italia is going up on my Patreon as well. The full episodes and the full reactions of Drag Race UK, House of the Dragon. This weekend is going to be the final episode, the season finale of season 1. I cannot wait for that. It's unfortunate that it's going to be over. We have to wait a little bit before it comes back. All of Philippines is on my Patreon as well. The full unedited and also only the untucked episodes are on my Patreon. I also miss the Philippines as well. Hopefully they come with the season 2. And see y'all later. We'll find out in the yearbook and attitude. And yes, exactly. For sure, Cook. I can't wait till those come out. But yeah, you guys, again, remember, life is your vision. It is whatever you make it, as long as you make it freaking fabulous. Until the next one, you guys, sending so much love. Bye.